not harder necessarily, but you'd have to learn if you're
the first one.
If you're the first one, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I had
off at this crypt to see what was going on, killed some zombies in the first room, and then came into whatever's going on in here. You confronted this drow, and he brought to life a beholder behind you. So that's where you guys are at. So let's roll initiative.
Yay.
Yay.
I don't want to.
I'm right into it. Now I gotta remember where it's at.
Tell her to run. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing, is I gotta find my token. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, that's what
Hey, there we are.
There we go. There you
Hey,
are.
image. This is gonna be fun.
Oh my gosh, I saw your 26. I thought that was my role. I am so happy.
By the way, I heard someone say this is going to be fun. Do you mean like running, screaming type fun? Because that is what I am doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, oh, what spells do I even have right now?
I'm checking. I think I don't have any
remember
spell slots.
nothing.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah, take a minute, look over stuff if you guys need to.
Hey guys, on a good note, I can trip it.
I can beat it with a stick.
I can uncreatively, viciously mock.
Oh, I didn't use any spells. Sweet.
I have 2 spells remaining.
I have 2 spells because I'm a warlock, so that doesn't help.
Like I rolled
Um,
very poorly.
Yeah, I
I'm
have.
trying to open up my D&D book, and it's not
Mhm.
open.
All right, you guys think you're ready? Do you need to look over anything else? Figure out where you're at.
Yes, you can say if you want.
Can we take a free action to cry and
Sure.
mourn the loss of our future player? That's probably
Characters.
someone's dying.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
So you cry. Okay. So, Faye, you're the first one.
Yeah, I didn't swing it across my arm. I just. What's that? Can I watch you?
On the beholder.
What are you playing?
Okay. There you go.
Oh,
That
that's
will
a
hit
crit.
for sure.
That's a crit.
Sweet.
It was a 1, I think. You rolled the 1.
To 29.
Oh, you shut
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying not to hit so hard.
That was a miss. Yeah. It slams into its rotting flesh, but it doesn't seem to affect it at all. Maybe it's okay, so I feel a bit more badly. Okay.
Also, question.
Yes.
Faye, are you using the revised ranger or regular ranger? Okay. All right. Never mind. Mhm. I know they did a revised Unearthed Arcana where they basically get advantage on everything that they, on their first turn, they get advantage on everything that rolled a lower initiative than they did. But yeah. Mm-hmm. But I think I think that's the revised. It's an Unearthed Arcana. Like it's not.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be honest. I'd be
Not in the
surprised
book.
if 13 hit it either.
Yeah.
No, it wouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's close because it is a zombie, so it's not like strong. But
Yeah.
Don't shoot me in the head.
So yeah, but
that's the one I got it, so it doesn't matter.
Owen, how do you?
Mhm.
All right. So next is its turn. Oops, I meant to open turn order.
Mhm.
How does
It
it?
is going to, after getting hit with that big attack, kind of turn its gaze towards Faye, and its mouth is open and it's like hanging to the side as its flesh is rotting away. It looks at you, and you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Boys, if you're going to be down here, you have to be quiet.
I'm not shooting.
So you are afraid. You look at the zombie in fear, and you can remake that saving throw, but you can't move towards it. If you attack it, you have disadvantage on it.
I'm down.
So that's going to be its turn. Samesh, your turn.
All right. So question: What would Samesh know about beholders?
Roll a history check.
Yeah, because I'm trying to not like.
You know a decent amount. What are you trying to know?
Okay, would I know about personality? Would I know about like? Because I'm trying not to metagame. Because obviously, if you've played several campaigns, you know about beholders.
Yeah. Well, the difference. The only thing is, it is undead.
It is undead.
It's
Yeah.
a zombie,
So
it doesn't
I
have.
wouldn't need personality and stuff, right?
It doesn't have as much of that. So
Okay.
Yep.
So in that case, I'm gonna cast a spell. I need to. I just don't know what spell I'm gonna cast.
bullets in here.
I'm gonna cast.
Does this say any?
Sacred Flame.
It says it.
Yeah, let's do that one.
Says what?
That's actually a cantrip.
No,
but-
that's just the company.
So I will cast Sacred Flame.
okay, it needs to make
I
a
think that's
dexterity
it.
saving throw. Sure, it's really good at dexterity saving
I
throws.
want to put it in this one. No! Parker, I don't know why it's not working.
Four.
Oh, I like this one.
And so
Well,
that's
I don't know why
that
it's
is an action to cast, I think, right?
Yes. So yeah, that flame of radiant fire erupts around him
And
as
so
you
that's
cast Sacred Flame.
4 of radiant damage, and then I think there's a status effect with that. I'm not sure.
I don't think there is.
No!
Nope, you're right.
Yep,
I'm
I think it's
thinking.
just-
I'm thinking of a different spell.
Yeah,
Uh,
it just
that I
does
don't
more
know.
damage. So
Okay. So then, I would also like to.
No.
I'm gonna look around for who needs some help.
I need more!
Who is anyone severely low on health?
I'm gonna use the good sign.
I am just over half.
Okay. Then I'm going to use a D6 of the healing light on him. On Arian.
Okay.
You need to use the.
Okay. I've got 2 more of those, so yeah.
Oh, okay.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
So how much do I heal?
You 1d6. So I can roll it for you, or you can roll it for yourself. Here, I'll roll it.
Okay.
You should have rolled it. Sorry.
all right, Miss Sari, you're next.
Who's our best fighter? Because I don't remember since Dench is gone.
Probably
Is
Airden.
that Airden
Airden.
still?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
I'm
close
the
quarter.
same as Dench. If you're looking for damage, that's going to be Faye. She does more than I do.
Who? Because I have a spell I can cast to enhance an ability. I mean, basically in any category, but basically something that I could use to enhance someone attacking in their next turn. You were next on the list, but so is Orenstein, right? That's Orenstein that's next.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Well, Are we staying to fight this thing, or are we leaving?
well, that's another discussion as well. Are we
Staying to
fighting
fight-
this thing?
I mean, yeah, I don't know. Staying to fight seems like a poor decision in general, but I mean, I guess, yeah. I mean, it only took 1 attack, so in a metagame sense, it would hit harder, but I think if we saw a beholder, we would probably leave.
So we want to leave. Got it. So, oh gosh.
Also, what's the casting time on enhance ability?
The what time?
The casting time.
It's one action.
Mine's in action and
Okay.
it's concentration up to an hour.
Yeah, that was what I was
Like-
meaning. Was the
Yeah.
mhm.
So I can't do any other concentration spells for that hour.
Can you? So enhanced ability, is it can it be a stat like dexterity?
It can be any of them. So it can be a constitution check, a strength check, a dexterity check, a charisma check, intelligence, wisdom. It can really be.
So
I have options.
that wouldn't do anything with attacks, though.
Well, but because their strength would have better chance of hitting if it increased, right?
Nope.
Your
Because
dex
it doesn't increase the stat. It just gives you advantage on checks.
Right.
Oh, okay. So, yeah,
Probably
that
one
would-
of your best options would be Constitution because it gives 2d6 temporary hit points. Now that's pretty decent.
So I'm going to save that for later then, since I only have 2 spells left.
Or if you like, if someone was trying to like grapple the wizard, the strength would be really good. Or if someone's trying to dodge, dexterity would be good. So just checks.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes.
Let me look at my other spells that I have. There's my sheet.
Oh wait.
And what else I have? 'Cause
Oh my god! Ow! 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 I did not mean to hit you in the face. I did not mean to hit you in the face.
nothing I have is going to help us in any way, shape, or form.
You're
Can I just go and hide behind Faye? This is how I feel.
Let me see what you got here.
you have
As
You
a
have-
very rambunctious boy, I felt that in my soul.
You, Carly, you could do Dissonant Whispers. That does damage. You could just do your cantrip. That also does damage.
Is-
well, then Vicious Mockery
Bane.
gives you disadvantage, right?
Yeah, on attacks.
It's-
I suppose, but
Bane would hurt his checks and stuff. You could try sleep. Probably wouldn't work on it, but you could try. Tasha's Hideous Laughter. You can use any of those spells.
I suppose I'll use Vicious Mockery. I don't think
Okay.
I'm close enough, am I?
Yeah, you are.
Oh yeah.
Oh, good.
Are you using it on the beholder or on the?
Let's use it on the wizard guy because I'm
Okay.
closer and I actually know what the wizard is.
Oh gosh.
No idea what a beholder is. Yeah.
Oh, okay. This my macros are not set up for him, I guess. So, was it wisdom?
Wisdom saving throw.
I thought that went past you.
He fails, so he'll take that damage
And have disadvantage. No.
and have disadvantage on attacks on his next attack. All right, Ornstein.
All right, I'm going to use probably something stupid, but it's all right. All right. I'm going to move to here. And I am going to cast Thunderwave.
Ooh.
So it's a DC 13
Constitution.
for Constitution.
Throw. He does not make it.
All right, you take 16 damage and he's pushed back, 5 feet because he can't go back 10.
Okay, 16. Math is hard. Let me roll. Kind of a. He'll kind of like slam into that wall because it's 15 feet, right?
It's 10 feet that he
10
get
feet.
pushed.
Well, he'll slam into that wall.
Okay.
And take a little damage as he runs into it.
Sweet. And then I'm going to step back 10 feet.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
All right, Aridin.
are we? I feel like we're fighting this thing. I'm just gonna be honest.
That's what it seems
I
like.
feel like we're taking an aggressive
I
stand.
just now realized this. There's also a wizard thing, too.
Yeah, the
That's
wizard
what I
guy-
viciously mocked.
And we
guy
don't
right
know.
that guy right there. Yeah. Oh, I know. He like I want to run. Run seems like the best choice, but I wouldn't leave 4 of you behind.
Well, I have slowly made my way towards the door, so
I will move here and shoot a firebolt at the beholder.
Okay. Roll an attack.
Yeah, I got to figure out how to do all that again.
That hits.
All right, and it does. That's 1d10.
You can just click the name Firebolt if you want to.
Oh yeah, there it is. 2 damage.
So that flame hits him in this dead-looking eyeball. Doesn't really affect him much, seems like. All right.
Then I'll just say this seems like a good opportunity to retreat.
Now the wizard's turn. He is going to attack Naseri.
Knew it.
Ouch. So Naseri, as you're standing there, he kind of points his finger at you, and 3 magical darts launch out of his finger and slam into you for 11 points of damage. And
That's the green one, right?
what?
That's the green one that I changed
Yes.
for my
yeah, I
HP.
think so. I'm like,
I'm down to 2, y'all.
oof.
You only have 13, or is it because we didn't heal after the last fight?
we did. You guys didn't heal after the last fight.
Right. Yeah, I know. I am aware that. We did not.
Oh yeah, she has 18 total.
I am aware. I am aware as well. Oh, that's not much.
He's going to move. I'm going to have him move. Kind of hearing you guys talk. He's going to move right there. And that'll be his turn. So, Faye, your turn. You are a herd of the zombie beholder. Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah. You can move. And you can still attack him. You just have disadvantage on the attack. Do you? I don't think so, but I'll check. Oh, line of sight. So, oh yeah, then I would say so. Well, you have disadvantage on everybody or just him anyways, I think it's just him. I don't have my Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. That's fine. Yeah, you can get over there and attack the wizard. I'm assuming that's Well, let's see technically. 40. Technically, I would agree with that. Yeah.
None of these bullets work. Well, some of them does. I'm aiming. It's not. Ow!
10. Yeah, that didn't should. Why didn't that show up?
And I'm saying.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
I'm behind. No, that'll miss. Yeah, zooms right past his head. You can roll wisdom save to see if you're unafraid. There you go. You are not afraid anymore. No, it has to be at the end. Yep. No problem. All right. Oh wait, I forgot to move this guy. I'm supposed to move him back anyways, real quick. Sorry. Ornstein. He kind of points one of his dangling eye stalks towards you and
Okay.
looks at you. Now make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. All right. This is gonna suck.
Okay.
Oh.
If you feel fear start to wash over and it just dissipates. You're not afraid. You guys are getting real lucky with your D4 rolls. There's some big attacks there, but I'm not hitting them. So, Samesh.
I am going to. Let's see, when does Eldritch Blast go to extra?
Level 5.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay, I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the Beholder. I don't think it'll. I'll probably miss because I've been missing this whole time. I did. And then I'm just gonna book it. 5,
Okay.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm gonna say, let's leave. Bye. Oh, wait. Bonus action. I'm gonna use another one of my healing lights and give a D6 to Carly or Nasiri. I've got one more of those left. Yeah, we'll go with your roll.
There you go.
So I add that.
Yeah, you just add the 6. It's just the D6.
All right, am I too close to back away from the wizard?
No, you're good.
Okay. So I'm definitely going to retreat. Need my ruler. I can go 30 feet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that an action?
Just to move? No.
Yeah, just okay.
You can go 30 feet without using action.
Okay. And I'm he's 35 feet. Okay. Is anybody else low on HP?
I am 11 short. But I do have my second win that I still can.
That's everyone's doing pretty good. Samesh,
As long
Ornstein,
as
and
you
Airden
get
are
out
all hurt, but they're not like
Yeah, and I
think
still have a
currently
healing
not.
potion. I'm
And
fine. Leave me alone.
And I've still got 2 uses of Cure Wounds too, if people can get near me.
Well, I already moved out of the way anyway, but I do have a cure wounds available if needed. But I'm just going to consider my retreat done.
okay. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what Emmanuel's gonna do while you guys are figuring life out. Ornstein.
All right. What do I want to do? Shoot. Is there any rocks near me?
Probably.
Okay. I'm gonna pick up a rock and catapult it at the wizard. And it's a DC 13 dexterity save.
Okay. Dex. Man, I wish my thing just worked for this guy. Dex save. Did he make it? No. So he will take the damage.
Ooh,
Ouch.
10 bludgeoning.
That hurt.
Awesome.
Slam him right in the head.
And then I am going to move up here. And that's my turn.
All right. Airden.
I am going to shoot a firebolt at the wizard.
Sorry, what'd you say? Say that again.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna shoot a firebolt at the wizard.
Okay. I'll keep doing that. That is a miss.
And then I will move here, and I will use my second wind.
Okay.
Just to make sure I'm topped off. I can. Well, I guess it's a 1d10 plus my fighter level, so 6.
Okay. The wizard is going to pulls out a small vial, and you guys don't quite see what it is, and he smashes it in his hands and casts a spell. Everybody in the doorway, roll a perception check for me.
Am I in the doorway?
Yes. No, you are not.
Mhm.
So, Aridin, no. Anybody past like where the room starts?
Perception. Is that passive wisdom?
It's just an ability check. Why is that not?
I do.
I don't think you do.
I think that's one of the things that I have an advantage on because of my observant feat.
I believe so.
That's why
So,
it's a little higher.
behind you appears two strange looking creatures with mouths agape,
Typical.
ready to bite you as you would run by. And that's his turn. So, Faye, your turn.
That's all.
I mean, you're not trapped. You guys could probably get through them. They're pretty short. That helps. You guys could jump over them, probably.
Jump over one.
I can play golf.
This necromancer needs to go down.
Nice. I assume that hits, yes. Not showing up for me still, but that's all right. 13, is that all?
Mhm.
You're not. He's not hunter's marked, so you don't get that.
Mhm.
So that arrow just like hits him right into the side, and he grabs it and yells in pain. As it happens, that did not feel good at all. He's not looking very good either. Anything else, Faye? Good idea. All right. Beholder time. Not a lot of choices to hit, so. All right. He hasn't been hit yet, so let me roll.
Excuse you? That's awesome.
Oh, man. Okay. He rolled poorly, so you're lucky. But one of the eye stalks turns and points towards you, and these
Who?
fire at you, Samesh.
Oh, no.
I was looking at you. Can't you tell the internet? Sorry, that was literally my thought. Like, so he points this, and 3 rays of fire shoot out of his stalk, and they zoom past you. None of them hitting you. So you got pretty lucky.
Thanks.
Now it's your turn, Samesh.
Okay. So can okay, here's the thing. Would Sumesh know that these little boogers over here are actually here?
I assume someone would probably say something like
Okay.
out
In
loud.
that case, seeing that we're closed off, I am going to cast bonus action Hex on the thingy, on
The-
the drow guy,
Okay.
the wizard
Wizard.
thing, and then I am going to Eldritch Blast him. I hope.
Eldritch Blast.
My
Do
goodness,
you have
I
advantage?
am the worst.
You don't get advantage, do you, with Hex? I don't think you
I
do.
don't think so. No, I am the worst with this.
Yep. So it explodes in the background as it hits the wall. Naseri, your turn.
And we still don't know what those things are in front of us.
No, I mean they don't look friendly. That's for sure.
Mhm.
I mean, if I can rapier a skeleton, I could probably rapier these things.
That's true. You probably can.
So I'm going to do that so I can get out of here and help the others get out, because this is far less dangerous than what's behind me.
That
Hey.
hits.
The one in front of me.
Mhm.
Assumed. So roll the damage.
That's right, I have to do that.
9. Nice. You stab this weird blue creature with this strange mouth. It gurgles and looks at you. Not dead. Ornstein.
Point of order, they haven't been added to our turn order.
I'm just gonna have him go. I'm just gonna have them go on his turn. So
Okay.
Sorry,
Don't
it's
you
my turn,
worry.
isn't it?
they're coming. Yeah. Yes,
I make a
Ornstein, you're
motion. I make
Sorry,
a
my
motion that they
children
do
are-
not get added to our turn order.
We are possibly the only D&D group to use Robert's Rules of Order, but
Correct.
Let's see. I guess I'm gonna firebolt the wizard.
Okay.
From here.
Firebolt away.
$18.
Uh,
I miss
so
being a bard so much.
as you fire it, there's a. He puts up his hand and a flashlight appears in front of him as it slams into the shield. It's magical shield.
He would.
Cheater.
Well, I do the same
basically.
thing to them, so it's only fair.
Okay. Anything else?
I'm gonna move forward a few. I'll move up to here.
Okay. Eridan.
Okay, I am going to run right at this dude,
Okay.
and I'll say something like, "I don't know what magic you use, but my guess is it won't work when you're dead." And then I am going to attempt. Let me see. Tripping attack. I get to see if it hits first, right? Or do I have to declare it first?
I don't know. You can just see if it hits first, I think.
When you hit.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
Nope.
That misses, unfortunately. So he's gonna kind of, especially after getting hit by that arrow by Faye, he's gonna kind of look wide-eyed, and he's going to, right in front of you, Eridan, just turn into a mist,
Sorry.
Okay.
and then he appears over here. And then he's going to attack you. That's going to hit you, Eridan. So there's a firebolt that launches towards you, and you get hit for 6 damage as this firebolt slams into you. Maw Demon.
By the way, that disappear, was that similar to? He's not Galadriel, right?
No. I don't. I forget. You just have that ability. You don't cast a spell to do it.
Right.
Do you?
Correct.
Yeah. Then it's not quite like that. It's probably very similar. I mean.
Okay.
All right. Let me just select these boys. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. So this one right in front of you, Naseri, is going to open its big mouth and grab onto your leg as its teeth dig into your leg. You take 4 points of piercing damage. The second one tries to bite on, but the other one kind of gets in its way, so it can't quite get to you.
Proficiency.
Okay.
And Faye. Shoot him with an arrow all day.
I won't let me update my thing.
20. A shield pops up in front of him. It's his turn. His turn was over, so he has his reaction again. Sorry. Beholder zombie. I'm saying Samesh probably again. All right, Samesh. Oops. What's your armor class?
I think it's 17 because I've got a shield. Let me check though.
Oh yeah, 17. Okay, so you will get. He's gonna launch those fire rays again, and you're gonna get hit by one of them. Wait, that's why. Yeah, so it slams into your chest and explodes, and you take 9 points of damage.
9.
9.
Physician, heal thyself.
Samesh, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna roll my last d6 on myself because, of course, it's only 2.
Okay.
And then I am going to try to Eldritch Blast the wizard
Okay, roll it.
because that's been working out so great. Mhm.
There it is.
That hits.
There we go. And then I've also got him hexed. So.
Oh.
2, but I've also got him hexed. So.
Okay.
Where do I roll my hex?
I think it's just a d6 if you want to just roll another d6.
That'll work.
Pretty sure that's all it is. 7 damage.
All right.
Okay.
Damage. Mhm.
That slams in a dark force kind of surrounding the Eldritch Blast as it hits him, and he gets pushed back and he yelps in pain, and he's not looking good at all. Naseri, your turn.
Would Naseri know if these creatures are undead or not?
Roll just an intelligence check. Kind of trying to figure out what these are.
Intelligence.
You just click the word intelligence on your.
Got it.
Yeah. Yep.
It wasn't in the other list. So.
You're not sure. They could be undead, maybe.
I don't want to waste a sleep spell and then they can't be charmed. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to try to swell these creatures to sleep.
Okay.
So up
31.
to
So
7
you
hit points.
So you kind of center that on this guy that you've hit, and he falls asleep. The other one will not, but that guy does. I will mark him as asleep.
And do I do that attack of opportunity thing if I move backward?
You will, yeah, by that other guy.
Okay. So I will stay put. And yeah.
Okay. Ornstein.
Well, since we're still fighting, yeah, I'm gonna move over there. That looks like a good spot. Yep, and well,
They hit him. Good time.
I am going to use my breath weapon, which is a 30-foot line of lightning, and is a DC 12.
Okay. What's the save?
It's dexterity.
He does not make it.
Okay. He takes 13 points of damage.
All right. What does it look like when he dies?
Ooh, awesome. So
It looks
I
like tears
picture
of happiness.
instead of it actually coming out of my mouth, I picture it coming out of my hands like force lightning,
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
and I just see him kind of get choked up and tense up, shaking, and then just
Kind of like he's
collapsing.
getting tased, basically.
Oh,
He
yeah,
basically just got
big time
tased, but tased to death. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. So he shakes and then falls to the ground, and basically as soon as that happens, the beholder just hits the ground in this dead heap of bones, and the two demons collapse and start to like slowly melt into an ooze. You guys did it. You beat him. Don't worry.
Wow.
Don't worry.
Don't worry.
Nothing
I'm
to worry about.
worrying.
Nothing else in this world will hurt you anymore. You finished the last enemy in the entire planet.
Yay!
Well-
He had just shot 8 firebolts at me.
Well, since this guy's probably a sorcerer, I want to loot his body.
Yeah.
I missed out on a chance for a great line. I was going to teleport and be like, I can do that too.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
teleport next to him and flames shoot out and then be like, but mine's better.
That's awesome.
I guess we'll have to handle you force lightning the guy.
Yes. It's good. It'll have to do.
Yeah, I want to go look where he was at. Because that's
Yeah.
like a... Is that
Go to
an
the body.
altar or is that like a large...
It's an altar.
Okay.
So the pile of like papers and books is not nearly that big. I just didn't have another thing that made it that big. There's just a few journals kind of sitting on the side, a few different things. This pile over here looks to be loot that was from the bodies of the people before, and then you can look at that guy. So, all right. So who's going first? Who wants to look?
I guess
Are
I'll
we
look.
looking for a specific thing? Like, because investigation is looking for a specific thing, and then perception is. Right, is that-
I'm not going to make you guys roll anything necessarily for any of this because it's all sitting there. Now, when you're looking more detailed, you have to roll, but all this stuff is just settings. So,
Okay.
um,
I'll stay in the back.
okay. So the books, as you kind of look through the journals and stuff, you find a couple books by a couple journals that look to be from a family named the Craven family. I don't remember if we ever mentioned if I ever mentioned the Craven. I can't remember if we did or not, but they're actually the ones who are in the tomb. They were the family who took care of it, and they founded Faerun. So you find some information about them, and then you find journals from what seems to be the town wizard of Faerun named Edwald. That's what you find in the papers and such. In the pile, you'll find some great loot. You'll find a pretty weird looking bag that doesn't seem to be all that special. It's just a little leather bag. A sword. There's a painting of a guy just sitting in the pile. And then there's a small ring, and then there's 500 gold. And then a pearl, a diamond, and a sapphire.
I want the ring.
Sword,
And,
long sword, short sword, rapier sword.
I'm going to kind of leave it up to you guys, I think, whatever you guys want it to be. Just so we don't get something that's completely worthless.
Is it magical?
You're not sure. Sure. I mean,
There's
I don't know.
spells that are detect magic.
There's spells that you could cast like like detect magic or identify. Yeah. You can roll an Arcana check, see what you can find out. It might be. roll an insight for me. Let's see what you can get with an insight real quick. Okay. Yeah, you're not sure.
Do any of you magic users need gems for focuses?
Here, I will copy down what I put. Those gems are worth also. Oh, that's supposed to be 100 for the pearl.
Okay.
Okay.
Right? Because some magic spells, don't they require, or like resurrection, doesn't that require a diamond?
Sorry, I'll just read that. Now it looks weird, but that's fine. Yeah, and
My
also
spells just don't work that way.
on the, I bet some of them might necessary.
Well, later on.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, if you get any like Revivify, I think Revivify takes a 300 gold piece. Down,
Yeah, it's a
if I remember right.
300 something. But
So
and
whoever-
Identify is 100 pearl.
Okay, so whoever can do those should take those.
I say we keep them in the pouch until we need them.
You would also find if you kind of looked over his body, you would find his spell book is on there. He's a wizard. He's wearing a cloak that looks particularly interesting, and about 100 gold pieces.
Well, I just want that cloak.
120 gold. Mm-hmm. That's why we made you the ranger and not the wizard. Okay. Unless someone else wants the sword, I'd like to make it a rapier and I guess see if there's a way to figure out if it's magical.
Yep.
Unless someone else
Yeah,
wants.
I'm fine with that. I had
Sounds
your
good.
flail from when your first character died, so
Oh yeah, there's still a flail that you guys have.
Yes, you've already.
which I'm taking a feat so I can use it next level.
Oh, nice.
I need to take a feat because this hammer is worthless. Mm-hmm.
Is
A
the
little bit of both.
like even if it isn't magical, is it well balanced and well made?
Yeah. So actually, you kind of would look at it, and the blade. As you kind of look at the blade, it curves slightly and has a texture to it. And as you get to the top, it's a snake head with a tongue sticking out as the point. So it's a very lavish, and the almost it goes into the hilt. The tail does and ends on the bottom. So it's just like a big snake. It's very interesting.
Okay. Nasiri, are you able to
Yeah.
identify this sword?
That's a great question.
Or any of you?
I can. What type of check
nope.
is that?
It's a spell. So no.
Oh,
Okay.
detect magic.
I don't think
No,
anyone's
don't
taken
have
identify. That would be the way to do it. Would it be identify? You probably can find someone who can
Okay.
do that at some point. Or you could just do attune to it and hope it works out.
Yes.
Like you did the flail. I mean, that's what happened with the flail. You were fine. As you kind of would look at the altar also, you guys would see a very familiar handprint that you guys remember from the Tomb of the Seven.
We have
Yep. Yeah, you can do that. You put your It's true. Yep, you shot some arrows at him.
Hold up.
he's
So
for
you're
sure.
dipping your hand in his blood rather than just taking his hand.
That's what I did last time with the goblin. I just took a goblin's hand and dipped it in blood. And
I mean,
You just drag the
Yeah.
body.
But I mean, if by some chance, like it requires a sacrifice of fire and the hand gets lit up, you'd rather it be his hand than yours.
I mean, I could use a mage hand.
Probably as you would look at it, you would actually already see that there has been blood put in it already. And you could look at his hands, and there's blood on his hand already. So, I mean, you try it again for sure.
I'm sorry. I just have this image of Faye like dipping her hand in blood, putting it on her hand, and being like, "Look, I'm an Urukai." I'll be right back. I'm gonna put my boys to bed real quick.
Should we? I was gonna say, should we short rest? But
Sure.
As someone who
You guys
just
want to?
used,
I'm sure you'll be safe in here.
Before we short, oh,
I'm just kidding. Maybe. What? No.
All right. Before we short rest, I'm using a cure wounds on myself.
Good idea.
and while
see,
we short rest, I can give everyone Song of Rest.
As you put the hand in, it doesn't do anything either. Nothing happens.
Oh,
No quote.
hmm.
No. Naseri, roll a history check for me. Okay. You guys, you kind of think back to the journal you read, Alastair's journal. And he mentioned something about hiding the pool of power so that only one of them could get into it.
Oh. Do
Only
we have
s-
anything with those people?
Only someone who had taken their oath could get into it.
Well, guess we'll never get into it.
Oh. Could try it. Zombies. Oh, way back.
Oh, from way back. Yeah.
All the way back
Going
to
all
the
the way
Tomb
back.
of the Seven. The skeleton hands. Probably not.
Didn't we take something of?
You're
of
probably
his
not going to get
though?
very much blood from the skeleton's hands. It's the only issue there.
what was the?
Do. Let me find it.
Wait a minute. Orenstein.
Yeah.
Orenstein.
What's that?
Why don't you hold the flail? Wait, did we get the flail from them?
Yeah, I have the flail on me.
That's what it is. I'm like, we took something of theirs. With the sacrifice, we vow to do
That's
good,
the
and
oath
our
right
bodies
there.
be pierced by darkness.
Sacrifice of blood, we vow to do good, or so our bodies be pierced by darkness. Hmm. I bet you we don't need bloody hand.
I bet you need to sacrifice your own blood, though.
Well, I'm gonna grab that cloak that was on that wizard.
Okay.
And then I am gonna grab hold the flail, cut my hand with the flail, and put it on that spot
Okay. You put your hand down
while saying the oath.
while saying the oath. So you put your hand down, and as you do that, nothing happens.
Oh.
Just silence.
Oh.
Darn.
You just hear as he hits blood. That's it.
I am gonna
Ow.
take my hammer
Okay. Take
and
your
I
hammer.
am going to start hitting the wall. And no.
Okay,
Try to
you
work
start
my way
hitting the
through.
wall.
Are chips of the wall coming off as I hit?
Yes. Small chips are coming off
All
as
right,
you hit
progress.
the wall. So are you doing that like on this
I'm-
back wall?
No, I'm just.
No.
I'm
You're just not doing that. Okay.
Hmm.
All right. Well, you guys can take a
Um,
short rest real quick and get some hit points back
I will be, of course, doing Song of
if
Rest.
you feel safe enough to do so. That's fine.
The hit points to add to everyone's HP. I'll play you a song on my Shalom if I can figure out where my Song of Rest is. Oh, it's because I minimized this thing. Song of Rest. 1d6. Yes. Yeah, I need spells too. But 1d6 hit points for those with damage. Oh, great. I got one.
Nice. Perfect.
Did anything happen when I put on the cloak?
What? You put it on? No, nothing happens when you put it on.
Okay.
Are there any vials left of his
if you-
magical thing?
If you concentrate on it and attune to it, something might happen. You would kind of look on his person. You could probably find a couple vials. As you look at them, they seem to be blood.
Yeah.
That's what they are. Yeah, they're blood. That's. Yes. It's already cut. No. I would say that he used opposite hands. So the one that he smashed the violin, it's cut, but just like glass cuts. The other one had a serious cut on it. Yeah. Probably you could figure out, knowing being a spell or one of your spellcasters could, that just one of his components he needed for that spell, basically. Had to use a vial of blood.
During the short rest, I'm gonna try and attune to that cloak.
Okay. You're cursed forever. No, I'm just kidding. I have to remember what this cloak does. I read it today and I liked it. Oh yeah, I remember now. Okay. Oh, it says this says it's a cape. So I guess if you want it to be a cape. It looks like a cloak though. There you go. It's a pretty sweet cape. My book.
Oh, I gave one away one of these away when I was in my campaign IDM.
Yeah, I like it.
That's pretty sweet.
Dimension door.
Mm-hmm. Dimension door once a day, basically.
Yeah, my wife scares me with this thing. Yeah.
I'm gonna have so much fun with this now.
You guys are lucky he didn't make it back to his turn because he was out of there, and he could have gotten all the way out of the tomb with 500 feet. So
yeah,
he would
I'm gonna have so much fun with it.
It would have been long gone.
Now I need to get rogue. Some rogue levels.
Mm-hmm.
Someone who's taken the oath of 7,
Okay.
and then
He has the flail thing. We also
Okay.
figured out, or we're also doing a short rest, so if you need HP, you can roll a d6 and add it to your HP.
Yeah. Is it the same? Isn't it a D10? Right? Since I'm a warrior, or is it all D6?
yes, it's a D10. Your hit dice are, and you should have 3. You guys also get a level up. Sorry.
Ooh.
After that fight.
Ooh.
Sorry, guys. I
That's one of
totally
those
forgot about that.
details you need to mention.
You guys,
Yeah.
I don't know if you know this, but every
You have
single
not
time,
gotten a lot of sleep this week.
every single time you guys go either shorter or longer than I expect you to. That's why you level up in the middle of sessions. It should happen at the end, but I think every time you've leveled up, it's been the middle of the session. So I expected you last time to defeat this guy.
Sure, to fight this
and
guy.
then level up.
Yeah.
Oh boy, where's that? That's in the little gear thingy
Yep.
bobber. Man, now I have to choose more spells, don't I?
Oh,
Yeah.
we keeping that roll.
It's the exciting part. So, okay, I'll be back.
Alright.
I'll use the restroom while you guys are leveling up.
It's the hard
Okay.
part because I have no idea what all of these things do.
Okay.
Okay,
the feet.
so
Want the feet.
okay, I had been planning to multi-class.
I think once I get up higher, I'm gonna multi-class into rogue.
Oh no, you know what? I'm gonna take my feet ability score thing, and then I'll multi-class.
I'm not
that level.
keeping.
Take that average. Don't you guys? Isn't it ability level up though? Isn't that all it is? At 4?
Ooh, I'm taking the average.
At 4, it should just be an ability level up.
Ability score increase.
Yeah.
Oh, it can't
And you-
be. You can't switch it to a feat.
I think you can bypass the ability score for a feat.
Yeah, that's what I thought you could do.
Yeah, I know. I know. In general, I think you want to take the ability score at least early.
Yeah, but there's a feat I want.
Oh, but I no more.
It is not
spells.
letting me take a feat.
Well, I'm just gonna drag it in. I think.
I can increase 2 of my abilities by 1, or 1 of my abilities by 2.
Yes.
Well, I should really increase my strength. I have like nothing.
Nasiri, what's your main stat?
There it is.
My main set is charisma.
And you probably want to put that up by 2.
Don't put anything in strength.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't put anything into strength.
All right.
Mhm.
Put it into your dex, I assume.
If it's not 20, is your dex 20?
Yep, put it there.
I'd probably max out, unless you're going to take a feat, you have a good feat plan. I'd probably max out your main stat for most people. Or I think Elven accuracy, I think is probably what you want to. That would get, so Elven accuracy gets you a +1 to your dex, which wouldn't bring up your ability score at all. But yeah, or you can wait until the next one too. So
There we go.
Yeah, I would. Adding the +2
Hey-
is
hey, guys.
usually pretty good
I
for
can
most of
take
them.
identify.
There you go.
I was gonna say I could take detect magic.
Detect magic's not a bad one either.
Ah,
And I think, can Bard's ritual cast?
I can. It has the ritual name, yes.
So that means ritual. What ritual means is you can cast it without using a spell slot. It just takes 10 extra
Longer.
minutes. So oh yeah.
Mm.
We'll do detect magic.
Okay, so I'm having issues with the character mancer. It's not letting me take a feat.
Yeah, just drag it in. Just don't take ability score improvement and then drag it in. I don't know why
Alright.
it does that. I don't know if there's a setting that
Yeah.
I have to change in the game.
I took lucky because let's be honest, I'm rolling so bad. I need
Lucky is a very strong feat.
I can't seem to get the little eye to work to show me what all of these spell choices do
Oh,
to decide which
also-
one I want to add.
I also took Misty Step and I took
Misty Step's
another-
really good.
Yeah, and then I took
Is that what that one guy did?
Yep.
I took Misty Step and Prestidigitation.
No, probably just get if you get any more spell slots, you can have those spells, but you don't get any. Yeah, I don't. There's not any rules on that. I don't think really, but because
Wait, what are we talking about with spells?
on a level up, so you won't get all your spells back. You just get
Oh,
any
right.
new spells you get. Like if you get another second level slot, you can have one more slot up.
But if I haven't
kinda-
used one of them, I can swap it out for another one.
Oh yeah, I'll say yeah. And then kind of the same for HP. Like your HP doesn't go all the way up; it just whatever new HP you get will go up.
Right.
So
There it is. All right.
yeah,
Hmm.
you rolled a 10 for a D10. Yeah, it adds your Constitution modifier. No, you're good. No. That's
What is the stats for the flail?
it is a
Again?
Okay, how did my armor class go down?
I have no idea what you're doing.
Oh,
I don't know what that is either.
it's not. It's not showing my shield.
Oh, okay. We're
Oh,
seeing
what am I doing?
it's just a normal flail unless you use
Okay.
the ability. You say
Large.
yeah, and it grows bigger, so you have reach. And I think I almost don't I almost forgot what I put that as. I think I have it written down somewhere. Yeah, you just add a 1d4 to the damage.
Oh,
1d4. Okay.
oh, I know why my AC's. Yeah, I remember because I have mage armor at will,
Oh yeah,
and so that's when I had it because I haven't cast it because it ends on the short rest.
Some of these spells seem extremely pointless.
some of the spells.
Like Skyrite.
No, I mean those are like they're social.
Because it's
Yeah.
true.
It's pretty. You need it for a very specific thing. This is a very specific use. If you're trying to get a message to an army, I mean, it's pretty useful.
Yeah, if you go read like old stories of things wizards have done with spells that just seem like they don't make any sense, there's a lot of crazy stuff. I mean,
Okay,
It
I'm gonna
create-
apologize for something real quick. I should not have been able to use mage armor this entire time because if you wear armor, it takes it away.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Is it okay if now that we've leveled up, I trade
Yep.
that in for a different invocation?
Yeah, I think you can do that anyways. So yep,
Yeah.
that's fine.
All right, I'm doing that real quick.
All right. Got my 18 strength now.
There you go. Now you can do some damage with that flail.
I think I'm gonna.
Make sure I have this right. Yeah, there we go.
I think I'm just
Yep.
gonna add
That's fine for me.
identify and
There we go.
detect magic. It's what we need right now.
Okay, so you guys kind of finish up your rest. What's the plan now?
like
I would
do
say
you say in a Keanu voice like I know identify?
yes.
Because if you do, I then hand you my sword.
Yeah, so I'm going to. I can cast it as like a ritual.
Yeah, you can do a ritual. It's going to take 11 minutes, I think, or something, or 10 minutes. No, it's just 10 minutes. Yeah, so it should take 10 minutes for each, technically. So So take a
Should
while.
do we want to detect magic or do we want to identify?
I can't detect magic yet.
So detect magic
Well, I can
would
do
just
either one.
detect magic wouldn't tell you what it does. Detect magic
be-
just tells you
Got it.
that it is magical. So like if detect magic is super useful, and that's a ritual spell too. If you're like walking through a place that you want to look for magic items, you can cast that and you can see all the different magic items. Identify as to like specifically what does this do.
To identify. Well, I will cast identify as a ritual.
Okay, so you cast it, I assume, 3 times, because we already know what the cape does. Oh no, the bag too, I guess. So 4. Do you want to do it 4 with?
I have to use the pearl.
Yeah, it doesn't use it up though. So, which is good. That's kind of why I gave it to you guys, so you guys could use it. So you'd look at that bag, you would find out that that bag is a bag of holding, which is super useful. If you
Is
guys,
that the kind that's like a Mary Poppins bag, bigger
Yep.
on the inside?
that's exactly
Correct.
what it is.
Cool.
The
By the way, that-
sword.
The
that cloak
fairy
is
wants
really
that
cool.
so that she can hold all of her books that she wants to keep.
Perfect. Yep. The sword is a sword of the serpent, and so on a critical hit, it will do an extra 2d8 poison damage.
Ooh.
And that dice that's not doubled with the critical, so it's just extra 2d8 always on a critical. The ring is a ring of swimming. And I think that's in. I think most the sword is not in, but I think the ring is in. Like you guys can look it up.
Yeah, it basically
Yeah,
just
if you guys-
allows somebody to swim without a problem.
Yeah. Yep. And then I assume you look. Do you look at the painting too?
Sure.
So the painting is called it's a painting of watching. So you can say a command word, and the painting will come to life, and for 2 hours it will keep watch. It has a high perception. They keep watching you for you.
Is it currently watching us?
No, it's still.
Can we command it to do things besides watch?
You can talk to it. Yep.
Right. And what is it a painting of?
It's just a man. You're
I
not
say we
sure.
bring him out and ask him
Does
how to
it do
open
the
it.
creepy follow you with the eyes things when it's looking?
Yeah, probably.
Oh.
When it's turned on. Right now, it just looks like a normal painting.
And
I
does
say
it
we,
does it talk or does it or are just you able to look through its eyes?
With identify spell, you probably could tell. It keep watches for you, so you guys could all go to sleep. It would watch, and it can wake you up.
Cool. Useful.
I want it to wake us up with the Billy Bass song.
I mean, you can tell it to do whatever you want, I guess. Sure, if you want to.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. So you guys you wake it up. He kind of looks around in the painting. It's this really weird, like very. I don't know if you guys watch Harry Potter, but Harry Potter. No, I'm just kidding. We're playing Dungeons and Dragons. But kind of like Harry Potter, the scenes in Harry Potter where the paintings look around. It's kind of weird, but he's like, "Oh, well, hello there. The name's Owen Craven," and he kind of puts his hand out, even though it's a painting. Like it doesn't come out. He's in the painting still, and he kind of looks at it. And it's like, oh, whoops. What can I do for you?
What was the last thing you saw, Owen?
Oh man. He kind of like bends his neck a little and like stretches. It's been a long time since I've been awake. Man, a long time ago, one of a family member who cast this, who had the spell made, he used me to keep watch while he was out in the forest one time. I think that's the last time. Kind of thinks about it. Yeah, I think. Yeah, nothing special. But
Did you see anything during that time, Owen?
no, I saw some small woodland creatures. It's skittering around, but that's about it. It was pretty uneventful.
Does this room look familiar to you?
He kind of looks around, and he looks all the way, like he can turn all the way around, and
Okay.
you guys are like that seems weird, but you can tell he can see everything around him. Like it's not just he can't just look. It's not just one way. He can see full 360 all the way around him. No, I don't recognize this room. I don't think I've ever been here. Where are we? Well, I'm part of the Craven family.
He is a Craven.
Yes.
Does
Owen,
the statue do anything?
did you take the oath of the seven?
No, I was not one of the seven. I was more scholarly than those brutes. Kind of rolls his eyes.
Scholar.
No, I don't think I ever knew of them taking an oath. I just knew of them. They helped around. Did good deeds for the city of Faerun and the places around it.
I just want to clarify this cave we're in was built by they built Faerun, right? The Cravens did.
The Cravens did.
Yes. Okay.
He could tell you. My great grandpa actually built Faerun. He was the original founder. No, I didn't know of any pool. Yeah, not that I know of. No. He kind of like looks at you guys like, well, are they? That's quite sad. Quite sad. He kind of looks around. This is part of the tomb of the Craven family. That doesn't seem right. This doesn't look like that. I've never seen this room at all. I've been in the tomb, but I've never been in a room like this.
Where was the tomb?
It's the south of Faerun, a ways, and a kind of built into a stone wall. But this is not. I mean, I don't recognize this. Is maybe they built more later, or handprints. Let me think. No, I don't think we did. Let me roll something for him just to see kind of where he's at right now. Nope, not great. He doesn't remember much. No, I don't remember anything about a handprints or a pool or anything like that.
Can we push the painting up against the handprint?
Sure.
I thought that as well. Okay.
Yeah, he can lift up his hands. I mean, he can.
Yeah,
He reaches them out, but it doesn't look like they don't come out or anything. So you guys can shove them against. You guys do that? Shove them. Probably, I guess.
We're gonna come back to town with a bloody picture. People are gonna want to know what's going on.
He only talks for 2 hours, so you guys after that he'll be quiet. Yeah, you shove him up against. He's like, oh, what? This is. He kind of like touches, but he doesn't actually touch anything. Like he's a painting. I mean, he reaches out and it looks like his hands get bigger, but they don't come out or anything. Like the painting doesn't move. He can't move the painting around.
Can I like push the back of the painting to make it make contact?
Sure.
Ow.
So yeah, he kind of shoves. You shove him into the blood that's already on the handprints, and kind of pull, and he's like, now he's like has this blood on the painting. He's like looking around it. Like,
I would-
I don't think.
I would like to start trying to wipe the blood off the painting. Sorry.
Yeah. You rub it and it just spreads. Kind of. It doesn't exactly come off.
Mm.
Okay.
Dab, not
On a
wipe.
painting, normally that would be like it would ruin it, but thankfully it's magical, so it doesn't matter. Like you can just wipe it. It's fine.
We're gonna assume it's like an oil painting.
Yeah, it is. It doesn't matter. It's magical, so it's not gonna be ruined. Yeah. Sorry, I don't think that worked like you wanted it to.
Mm.
Owen, did you know the 7?
I knew a few of them. I had seen them around. I didn't know them well.
So you lived at the same time as them?
Yes.
How did they add members to their party?
As far as I know, they never did add any members. They didn't add more in. Yeah, I know when they kind of got started, the Alastair was the first one, and then they slowly kind of added a few there right away. But after that, they didn't add any more.
And they added people with their phrase, right? The what is it? With the sacrifice of blood, we vow to do good, or so our bodies be pierced by darkness.
I don't know, honestly. They were pretty secretive. They kept to their tower, and when they weren't adventuring, that's where they were at most of the time. Maybe there. I don't know.
Okay.
Can I try to see how the can I look through for some clues with the journal on anything we might have been missing? What check would that be?
Yes. So you guys kind of look through the journals. The Craven one, it doesn't really talk about a lot to do with any of this. Until you get to a point where they talk about how the 7 came and talked to them about building a tomb in this certain area. The 7 wanted them to build the tomb here. He said that they offered it. It said it would be a good place to build a tomb, and that they should build it there. So they built it there. As you look through Edwald's journal, that has a little more information. It seems that the 7 came to Edwald to build. First of all, he helped them figure out how to make the oath actually magically work, and then how they sealed up the pool of power, so that someone would have to take their oath and then give blood from after taking the oath.
Maybe we should take this
After
file.
taking the
Yeah.
oath. Is there does it say anything?
Yeah. So you do that. Nothing happens.
Does it say anything else about how the oath was made?
So you guys, it's not direct language, like he's not like saying it outright, but he talks about building an altar to put the enchantment on, where you'd give the sacrifice of blood. And he enchanted that to him. He also at some point kind of mentions, and would be kind of later on, a son that he had also.
Mhm.
And where was he again?
Where was who?
What town was this guy
So
the mage of again?
Edwald was the
The
town
wizard
wizard of Faerun.
They were-
All right, so it looks like that's where we gotta go.
Yeah, his
It would be probably much later than a son, but
yes, yeah. Oh, yes, I knew Edwald. Oh, no, he never mentioned it, at least. he was still pretty young when I knew him. He was an elf, so he probably lived a long time. But no family that I know of either. As long as I was alive.
What did he say the son's name was?
Emmanuel.
Is there any religious significance to this place?
No. I did that on accident. I realized after I did it, I was like, oh, I didn't really mean to do that, but it just happened.
Oh, I was really digging it. I was like, oh, world where the gods have been silent for a long time, and
let me see. I don't know that he would be holding anything that would identify what his name is. So, yeah, you find something that identifies his name. His name would be Emmanuel. Would be the drow's name.
All right.
Oh boy!
I
Hi.
know. I remember. But
I'm gonna pick him up and set him on the altar.
sacrifice.
Well, I mean, does it look like the altar's been opened already?
Nope. It looks
And
like
there's
the way-
already a hand, like a bloody handprint there.
there was some blood already in it when you guys started to put blood in
Yeah,
it.
so
He's
already tried it.
Yep, he could not get it open. That's what you guys would figure.
There's got to be
Probably.
something else going on.
I mean, he has the ability to summon dead beholders. I doubt that's a detail he's going to just forget.
He was quite smart. And you
Mhm.
guys would have found the oath in Edwald's, like the one that you guys have been saying would be in there. But yeah, just something about building an altar where you would sacrifice the blood to take the oath.
was there an altar earlier in this?
No, but there was in the other place, but I thought we got past that.
I'd say we just gut the guy on top of the altar.
That's an idea.
What is your alignment?
Chaotic neutral.
Yeah, yeah.
Nope. No other oaths.
I mean, I already electrocuted the guy to death, so
And no one has revivify. That
Yeah,
is true
it
as
didn't
well.
work for him either.
Can I get it open?
We were doing this as a side quest anyway.
yeah. But I want this thing open.
Yeah.
I want to go swimming.
I know Alastair had a wife. I never heard of any children being born, though. But I know he had a wife, but she was human also, so I'm sure she's long gone at this point.
Can I ritual cast detect magic amongst the statue?
Yeah. You cast detect magic, and you sense that the entire statue is magical, and
So we know there is something there. There is
the
a point to
handprint.
this.
The handprint is kind of a different kind of magic. It would seem like, but the whole statue itself is magical, and it seems like there's maybe underneath it more magic. So very magical.
Okay. So there is a
Yep.
point.
Can I just gut the guy on top here?
Yep.
Maybe let his blood run.
Yep, you just put a dagger into his stomach and pull it across, and blood flows down the altar. Doesn't do anything. Makes a huge mess. I mean, just a
Well, I tried.
horrible mess.
It causes the paladin from the future to lose his paladin levels.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
I think our best bet is to head back to town if we wish to, and see if there are any family in town.
Okay. Everyone okay with that?
Before we go, I just have a game playing question.
Yep.
When I leveled up, it added my HP and maxed me out, but I don't think that's right. I only had 4 left before I leveled up.
Yeah, I don't think it matters. I think you guys will get back to town, no problem. So you
Okay,
can rest.
while we're back in town, I would like to. I don't know if Moto died or not, but I would like to resummon him.
Yes, even if he's not. Yeah,
if he's
you
not, yeah.
resummon Moto.
He's back, but he'll just be a little raven on my shoulder. I don't remember if he died or not.
I don't. Oh,
Yeah.
I think he did. I think he died at one point. I don't remember
He
when.
did, but
I
I
know
thought
he
you brought him
died
back.
at one point, and I thought I already brought him back, and he hadn't died again. But
Yeah, we forget about Moto sometimes. Yeah. So you summon Moto. He's
I just
with
want
you.
my magic resistance is all.
He'd probably say something to you like, "Was that the pull of power?"
Probably.
Hmm. I should tell my master about it.
I'm sure you should. You could also share my displeasure at how this deal is not working out like it was promised.
Hmm. I will tell. And he would disappear and shortly come back later.
Mm-hmm.
And
Descendant.
okay.
Is there a library?
There's a small one in the whatever you'd call it.
Mm-hmm.
The main hall, city hall. That would be kind of city hall. I have it marked in. I'm trying to remember. It was city hall. Sorry. Yep. So there's a small one in city hall. Nasiri kind of went through there a little. Found a few books, I think, but nothing too.
Is there like a record of can I just go and start looking for some? That would definitely be an investigation of like where I'm trying to find some sort of where they would meet together, where we could find a descendant of Emmanuel or see if he's the only one.
Well, could I ask the mayor or the sheriff? I mean, find out that.
Yeah.
Because I imagine if there is a descendant in this town, they know they're a descendant.
Yeah. So you can talk to the mayor or the sheriff, either one. The sheriff would probably say, "Oh, yeah. Emmanuel, he was the son of Edwald. Not too long ago, we kind of ran him out of town. He was doing some things that we didn't quite agree with. He was."
Yeah, that's a good reason to run someone out of town. I agree.
Practicing some dark magic, we think.
Yeah.
Can confirm.
We don't want that.
Can confirm he won't be a problem anymore.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while, but I know his father used to live in an old mansion north of town. I know that's there. But I don't think he didn't live there when he was in town. He lived here in town. But I don't know where
Are there any descendants of the actual 7 and not just of Edward? Right, because he wasn't one of the 7, right?
I don't think there are any. No, Edwald was not. He just helped
Build it.
No, I don't think there were. Not that I know of.
Can Miss Sari go to the? Are we in the library right now?
I mean, you're in City Hall, so you could probably.
City Hall.
You probably could just walk over to the library
and search family histories.
Sure. Samesh, if you want to search anything either, you can.
Yeah, I'd like to search for any sort of records of
like census records.
Yes. And then I'd also like to search if there's any transaction records for stuff that would have been like that would ping as an obvious this was used to make an altar or something.
Okay. Yep. Roll investigations.
All right.
Oh man, Sari rolled well.
And I have an expertise in this.
You rolled well too.
Oh, I finally rolled well. I finally rolled well.
You guys would kind of find Naseri, you would hear something, you would kind of look through and you would find something of Alastair having a son. But obviously they were human, so he would have probably been dead a long time ago. You don't really hear anything past that. Any descendants, you don't hear anything because his son didn't stay around here, so left. Samesh, you would find some interesting, maybe like journals, like hidden in the back that are covered in dust, by Edwald, mentioning something about building an altar for the Seven at their tower.
At their tower.
Yep.
Map of where the tower is.
Yeah, now we just need to find. That was the tower?
It was not much of a tower anymore. It's pretty ruined, but it was a tower at some point.
So that's kind of where we went first.
Mm-hmm. That was the tomb, turned into a tomb later.
So that means that's where we need to go to take that oath.
Perhaps.
And then come back to open this magical doorway.
Okay, so what do you guys want to do?
Yeah.
It's probably about midday now. You guys left early.
And the tower is a couple hours away?
Not even that, probably. And now that you know where it's at, especially, it took you a while to get there originally, but now you kind of know, especially with Faye, it's pretty easy to find. So an hour, probably.
Okay.
So what do you guys want to do? You want to head that way to the tower?
Well, and we have no guarantees that Edwald could even get in there himself.
Yep. So you guys can head to the tower. I don't have our map. I think did I archive it? It doesn't matter. I don't think we need it. I do have it. I can restore it. Oops. Let me make sure it's all good to go. That's the one. Sorry, ladies and gents.
While we're walking, I'm gonna come up next to Nasiri and kind of tell her, like, I noticed when you strike, you dip your hand, and that is making your strikes weaker. You need to, I pull out my rapier and kind of show her, here's how you're dipping, and you need to bring that up. You'll get better extension and thus an easier thrust when you do that.
Nasiri grabbed her rapier to basically practice the suggestion like this. I can't just.
Yes, I would. Where did you learn the rapier?
I didn't write it into my backstory.
And I didn't backstory. Let's call it a mandatory PE class in school.
Yes, your teacher looks adequate, but there is still much you can learn.
As you guys would get to the tomb, as you would walk in and kind of turn the first corner, there's a smell in this place that is not great.
All right.
You can tell that there has been goblin bodies rotting away in this place for a little bit. So that
prestidigitation.
It's not fun.
Yeah, I'm prestidigitationing away at these smells.
Okay. Oh, so am I.
Yeah, at one point you like walk over a big dead body of a cow to get in. Yep, and you.
I go.
How was
Was
the fire
this
still
you?
going?
Oh yeah, Aridin wasn't here. That's hilarious.
Was this you?
Oh, it was all me. It was all me.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
What happened to the cow?
The DM is what happened to the cow.
What? You guys
Oh,
He
that
was
was my
cursed,
fault. That
wasn't
was
he?
my
slept
fault.
in a dungeon and used the cow as a guard, a wall against.
Hey,
Yeah,
it's not any worse than using a painting as a guard, which is
That's
what
true.
we're going
That's
to
true.
do at some point in the future.
it's true.
Yeah, well, I was the reason the cow died. So
Yeah, your perception was not very good. But
I
Yep.
just shake my head. I'm not sure
you-
what to think.
you guys would look ahead, get into this room, and there's a handprint on this statue, and a
That dead
stain.
zombie still lying there with his hand draped over him.
A goblin. Yeah, you guys put a goblin.
Goblin.
You guys
Yeah.
killed
Yeah.
a goblin and put its body over it. Yep.
I'm gonna take a vial of. Right, we still have. I'm gonna ask. Did anyone grab those vials of blood that he had? I'm not cool with cutting myself. All right, so you want to
I-
open the door?
I mean, it looks super cool to like cut your hand, but it's such a bad idea. Why would any of us cut our hand? Hey, the person who uses her hand to shoot arrows is going to cut her hand. Yeah, but you don't want it bleeding and painful while you're pulling your longbow.
builds character.
Okay. They poke their fingers.
Finger
Close enough.
parts hurt worse than like being
Oh,
taken
man.
with a vial of blood.
All right. So, are you putting a vial of blood on it, or are you putting your hand on it? Faye, with your blood, right? As you touch it, you feel a surge of energy go through your body, and you kind of look at your hands and you feel super strange for a second, and you can increase one of your stats by 1 point.
I immediately cut my hand. to do
And the
this.
door would open also as you do that. Yes. yes.
Mhm.
Right. Where's your wisdom at?
If you have any odds, it might be a good idea.
Yeah, that's what I always do first.
Yep. So that would
Yep,
make it into
yep,
a plus
correct.
then.
Yeah, because that's what I'm gonna do when I cut my hand and say the oath.
I'm doing the same thing as well.
All right, can I do the same thing?
Yep. You do it. You feel a surge of power, and you can increase one ability by 1 point. You
Well,
guys
I
can-
want to hit.
Why am I
I
so
wanna hit it.
skeptical?
You guys can all do it. So
Uh, okay.
I'm doing
Once
con.
once I've done it, I would like to try it again.
okay, you try it again, and nothing happens.
I'm just gonna try it with the other hand.
Okay, again,
Again.
nothing happens.
Okay.
So we're all doing this. That's the deciding factor.
I mean, that's up
Oh,
to
yeah.
you. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to.
Did any of you read the terms of service?
They all just scroll down and click.
The small print is
I
agree.
yes,
I
correct.
agree.
That's what I did.
I'm a neutral good.
So that just made my max hit points go up by like 4.
Because I'm guessing you put your Constitution up.
Yeah.
On?
Yep.
Yeah. Because it
Does your-
resurrects.
Does it retroactively go up?
I don't think it
Yeah.
shouldn't, does
It
it?
shouldn't.
No, it does.
No.
It does.
It does
thought it
because
does.
your
I
hit
just wondered.
points are all based on your Constitution modifier.
I didn't know it went up after though.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, because
How do you
I have-
add 1 point?
I have
to
my
your-
con.
At
and it
least
didn't
that's how
go
I've
up at
always-
all.
At least that's how I've always done it.
Oh.
But that might be
How do
wrong.
you
I don't
just
know.
add 1 point?
I can't
in
imagine
the-
it does. I'm gonna say it probably doesn't do that.
Okay,
Yeah, mine.
I'm gonna manually override mine then, and go back because it did that.
I can look it up. I'll read and see.
Okay.
But for now, we'll just say
Yeah.
no because it's
All right,
I don't know. That's how I've
Cool.
always. But
all right,
I'm
because
sure, I'm sure a quick Google search could probably figure out what everyone
yeah,
says about that.
because it
Why can't I type? Oh, there it goes.
override max HP down 4.
See, I don't have any odds.
Well, then just put if you can wait a little bit. And
Yes.
if you
It
look
applies
for
retroactively.
oh well, there you go.
Player Handbook 177. If your
Perfect.
Constitution modifier changes, your hit point maximum changes as well.
Well, that's good to know for the future. I
Yes.
don't know. I've been hurting my character without knowing it. Yeah. If you don't have, or if you want to do this a different way, next time you get a feat, lots of feats give a +1 to abilities instead
Yes.
of a +2. So if you could put it
Mhm.
odd in, and then you could take a feat and
Mhm.
make that an even at level
Yeah.
8 or 6 if you're Aridin.
Mhm.
So if my charisma's max and I don't have an odd, what
What's
would an
your
experienced D&D player suggest?
What's your second stat? Like most important stat? for
Probably
you?
either con or dex would be my guess because you kind of
Yeah.
you use your rapier a lot. So one of those two, or you
Alright.
could do intelligence or wisdom too.
Yeah, I mean, if you.
You
Most
just
of your
named it
saving
like 4 of the
throws-
5.
Yep, I know.
Yeah.
So
'cause if
dex would help with your attack with your rapier. Constitution would help with HP.
Yeah.
Intelligence would help with wisdom and intelligence checks.
So
Whenever you
How
hit a
do
check.
I manually type it? Like,
You can just click the big number, and it'll just.
oh,
and you
I'm
can change
clicking the small number. That's why it's doing that.
Yep.
Okay. All right, I'll up my constitution.
Okay, so are you guys doing anything else here?
No, I mean, we've all-
Detect magic. See if there's anything else left.
Yeah, you sit down and cast it as a ritual, and you don't see anything. I mean, the
Alright.
statue is magical still; it's not going away.
All right, I say we go back to the pool. I want to go swimming.
No, but I have like a sacred
Um,
flame cantrip that could probably set it on fire.
I can shoot a firebolt. Yeah,
I have
I
dancing
I
light.
have
Yeah.
I mean, I do have a tinderbox.
Mhm.
Firebolt would probably be easier. I understand.
I'll just firebolt.
Okay, all right. Then I will also join you in
Okay,
firebolting.
as you guys are. Okay. Yep, you can do that. Smart. Yeah, so you guys leave, and you guys can put the cover on top of the stairs. It's pretty heavy, but with everybody, and that kind of hides the entrance a little better too. So it's not so obvious.
Does anybody have any diseases?
Oh,
Considering we all touch
Everybody
each other's
roll
blood
for-
with wounds.
never mind.
Everybody roll for bloodborne pathogens.
Yep.
I
yep.
Um,
I had
this
some raw
medicine check.
chicken the
The
other
next,
night.
yeah, the next day you guys all have the flu. You all have colds. And
Well, like me in real
Was
life.
anybody promiscuous before this? I mean,
Well, Jonathan in real life is never allowed to give blood because I've had cerebral malaria. So
oh, goodness.
growing up in Africa, you know.
All right, so you guys will head back to town. It's kind of getting into later afternoon now. What are you guys going to head right back to the tomb, or are you going to wait until next day? Assuming you want to go back to the tomb, I guess.
Yeah, let's go straight to the tomb.
Yeah. 'Cause, I mean, it was midday, an hour here, an hour back.
So
We're talking 2:00, 2:30.
yeah. Yeah, so you guys would travel back. And then come back to the tomb, walk through all the dead bodies. So you guys, as you would walk through that first part of the tomb, let me make sure. Yeah. There was a body that has a very decorated plate armor on it.
I don't have enough strength to do that, but can we steal it and maybe sell it?
Sure. Yeah, you guys can pick it up. It's still on the body. That was the one that was a little stronger, if we remember. It's a little harder to hit. There you go. Just shove plate armor in.
Can you cast Identify on the plate armor, see if it's magic?
Sure. Ritual cast Identify on.
Yeah.
the
So
plate
as
of
you guys
armor.
get back into the other room, you can cast it. When you cast it, you identify it as a armor of invulnerability.
What?
Invulnerability. No wonder he was so hard to kill.
Quick, someone up their strength.
Well, I'm at 18, but I don't think I can wear it.
I don't think you can as a sorcerer.
I mean, I
you have to have medium
am
armor.
proficient in it, but I don't have enough strength.
It's heavy armor.
Oh, it's heavy.
Yeah, I'm proficient in it, but I can't.
What's
I'm
your
too weak.
What's your strength at?
8.
Gosh, yeah, we're very, very much too weak.
Yes.
I have a 10. I can wear it when I change something. I'll get a proficiency.
I think
And
you,
it's
yeah,
probably level up, but I won't.
I think you need a 15 to wear plate armor. So
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
yes, yeah,
Yep.
exactly. That's exactly what it would be like for everybody. Yep. Okay, so
These
you guys,
are conversations no other D&D group has.
yes, probably.
kinda
I'm
wanna
gonna
try
walk
and get
up. Well, actually, wait. I guess Faye, your hand is already cut, right?
I mean,
Oh, so is
everybody's was cut.
Yeah. I'm
Yep.
gonna go up, cut my hand, stick it on the altar.
Okay, as you stick it on the altar, you hear a clunk, and 4 squares open up on the altar, and 4 chalices raise out of the altar. These chalices are made of glass, but each one kind of has a tint to it. You have a clear one, a red one, a blue one, and then kind of a brown one.
But since there's 5 of us, I'm colorblind, so I'll step out.
Yeah.
I was gonna follow.
Well, not only that, but you're our healer. So if there's something, if all 4 of them are bad,
Is this something Identify
By
would
the
work
way,
against?
we
They can be
don't have a lot of
again.
wiggle room because I've only got I think 2 spell slots. So
well, I mean, either 4 of us each take 1, or we send 1 in to the gauntlet to do all 4.
I mean, you can do whatever you want. If that's what you think it means, go right ahead. Everybody turn around while Faye pees in this. Oh wait, there's no yellow, so I guess pee isn't one of them.
What bodily fluid is blue?
Or red.
Technically,
Oh, no,
your
red.
blood is.
Red
before
makes
it's
a lot of
actually
sense.
denied.
Look, clear is fine. They just drank a lot of water.
Or tears.
Tears. Smart.
Okay. I grab the clear one.
As you grab it and try to move it, it doesn't move. It's stuck. It's like There's nothing in it currently.
I would like to
Wait,
grab
wait,
the
there's-
journal. And look
There's
for
nothing.
sentience.
Wait, there's nothing in the clear glass.
Nope, there's nothing in any of them. As you kinda
Oh,
look at
there's
it.
nothing in any of them. Oh, I thought they were clear and they all had different colored liquids in them.
No, the glass is tinted to these colors.
Okay.
No.
Our entire session is literally
Wait a
just
minute.
all
Wait a minute. Time out,
walking
time out, time
3 hours back and forth.
out. Clear. There was brown. There was blue, and the other one was red.
Yep.
Red and clear.
Okay. All right. Okay. So I'm gonna pour. I've got my water skin. I'm gonna pour that in the blue one.
As you pour
I'm
water
gonna go
into the
find-
blue one, a flash of magic flies out, and this huge body of water appears
apologize.
behind you guys, and looks at you, and makes fists as this humanoid water creature.
I am so sorry. I am so sorry.
Roll initiative.
Oh,
I am so sorry.
Oh wait, here, hold on, everybody. Don't roll that. Let me clear. Okay, re-roll.
Can I keep mine?
Now
No,
you
the
can
red
re-roll
one's gonna
and you
be a
can-
fire
Take your first one.
elemental.
Okay. It's not. There's no difference for me. I'm a 22 or a 23. So
Okay, yeah.
I mean, there's oil. I have oil.
part of me wants to know
That
if we
could be
summon all
brown.
4 of them, will they fight themselves, or do we get Captain Planet?
But remember, the
I
fifth
just
element is
think
love.
we do the. Mhm.
Yeah, it's fine.
You're welcome.
It's
Thank
such a dead body. It's a dead body that's been gutted by Orin.
I don't.
His bowels are open.
Samesh,
Yep.
Samesh and Nasiri, we still need you guys. If you need to
I-
change yours,
Oh,
I had to clear
also,
it.
I should be by.
Oh, I was gonna say I clicked initiative.
If you just click it again and you can change it to your first
I'll
one.
keep this one.
I don't remember what my first one was, so
Uh,
I can go back and scroll.
21, so it doesn't it doesn't
Oh,
matter.
I got one higher. I would like my natural 20. You know.
I'll change it to 21 just so you're behind. So you're not on the same turn.
Ah.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay, Faye, you are first. I need to change the bat. I need to change the music. You're welcome.
Oh, well, we haven't taken a long rest, right? Because I was like, we took a short rest down here.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, it doesn't really
Gotcha.
help
gotcha.
with you. Okay. Shoot it with your longbow. Sure, it doesn't hit it though. So you just zoom by. Somehow you missed the giant water creature. We're not really sure how that happened, but that hits. Ten piercing. Yeah, so that it hits the water and doesn't go all the way through, and then just kind of floats in him. Well, there you go. Roll the damage then. Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Yeah. So you hit him. It doesn't seem to do as much as you would expect it to, but it does hit him, which is good.
I know what I'm gonna do.
Yep.
I know what I'm gonna do.
Aridin, your turn.
I go right there, and I stabby as I do.
Stabby him.
19.
That hits.
And then can I try my tripping attack?
Sure.
So I expend a die. I get to add that die to damage. And then he makes a strength save of 14 is the DC. If failed, he's knocked prone. I don't know if it'll matter, but we're going to try it.
Water knocked
yeah.
prone.
Roll the damage. So yeah, you kind of like hit him and then try to like sweep the leg as you normally would to prone somebody, and it just your leg just goes through his leg, and he doesn't seem to be affected by that. But the damage, it does damage.
Yep, 19 actually with the because I do get extra damage from it. So
yes, yeah, you still get that.
And I think that's my turn for right now.
Okay, Samish. Samish, your turn. Are you thinking?
Okay. Well, no. My thing is, how did I pour stuff in the chalice and I'm back here?
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and move back. That's fine.
Like, yeah. So I would like to turn around and use Eldritch Blast, which will be awesome because I switched that out for Agonizing Blast.
Nice.
So I should get. Well, is it rolling?
I'm not seeing it yet.
Please roll.
But doesn't necessarily mean it's not happening.
Hello?
Oh,
There
there you go. There you
now
go.
it's rolling
Oh,
3 at
All
a
right,
time.
19 will hit. Sorry, you don't get the critical, I'm afraid.
Yeah. I should be able to add my charisma to that. So 6 force damage.
6 plus what's your charisma?
6 plus my charisma modifier is 3.
3. Okay. So yeah, he takes 9 damage.
Yeah, it's 3, so that should be 9 total.
Yep, that hurts him. It kind of like knocks some water off his shoulder, and he looks like it hurts him pretty well. All right, his turn. He's going to make 2 attacks against the 2 people in front of him.
Now I'm going to say something nasty and cut his words before he deals damage to me. As a reaction.
Oh, you're going to cutting words him?
Yes.
Yeah. So when he hits you, so roll.
It's
roll
D8,
it.
right?
Yep.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah. So yeah, you were say something mean to him, and he like stops and kind of like backs up or tries to hit, but then he hits the ground beside you, and then he tries to hit you, Aridin, but misses you. You kind of duck out of the way.
Oh, I'm going to riposte against him then.
Okay, do it.
Yes. I assume
That's a
that'll
hit.
hit.
Yes.
So that's that. Ouch. Plus a D8. So 15.
15.
I just imagine Unisari being like, "Your mother was an iceberg."
I was trying to think of a really good pun
sorry.
and I just
Orange
couldn't. My brain was not. I normally have them like right beside me in a list, and I'm like,
Yeah, you tried to hit me, but you missed.
Orange,
let's turn it
your
up to
turn.
100 degrees.
All right, I'm gonna move up to where I'm at, and I'm gonna expel 2 sorcery points.
Okay.
And cast Thunderwave as a bonus action.
Okay.
And it's a DC 14 Constitution.
Constitution. He makes
Ooh.
it
So 4 damage.
4 damage.
And then I'm going to move up to him with my flail and smack him.
Okay. Roll. It. That hits.
11.
Nice.
So you swing your flail around and it goes right through him.
And that's my turn.
All right, Faye, back to you.
What?
Oh, did I?
Actually,
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, nope, Sarah,
Yeah.
You're right.
I
Sorry,
mean, not that I
skipped
really
Ornstein.
want to go, but
I skipped Ornstein on accident, and then I almost did, and then I skipped you. So, your turn. Need to not. click the button next time.
Well, the rapier would seem ineffective, so my word seems to be doing plenty damage. I will cast Vicious Mockery.
All right.
Bring the temperature up to 100 degrees Celsius by my word. Make him evaporate.
He fails. Takes the
Your
full
reign ends here,
full
water guy.
brunt of your words,
And then I'm going to step backward a little bit.
and he'll have this. Okay, he's gonna attack you, but he does have disadvantage on it,
Right. I guess I'll just.
and he will miss. So yeah, as you kind of step back, he slams into the ground where you were, and that is his reaction. Faye, your turn. Oh, no.
How did
He
I
just
miss
immediately
that?
dies.
I feel like you just need to go back and watch Batman and Robin and use all the Arnold lines, like "Ice to meet you."
Oh,
Seems like a good plan. That misses. Unfortunately. You missed. You missed also. Yeah. Okay. Anything else? You didn't quite get that this time. Maybe next time. No. Oh, you don't? Me either. Aridin, your turn.
Well, this will either be way more effective or way less effective. I'm going to kind of stick my hand right up against him and fireball into him as his side. See if I can steam him away.
Firebolt.
Yeah, sorry,
So
firebolt.
technically, because you're within 5 feet, you'll have.
Oh yeah, I would
disadvantage on it.
have. Oh,
Even though
okay.
he's a giant lumbering like guy in front of
Sure.
you.
Okay, then I'll just stab him. That seems better.
That is a hit.
So 14.
Nice. So you hit him, and your guys are just slashing through, and he's like his parts are coming back together, like water's not staying apart. As that one, it takes a little longer for his water to kind of come back together to fix where the wound is. So he seems to be weakening. Samesh.
Okay. All right. I am going to. Why not? This worked pretty well last time. I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast again. So. Sorry. Nope.
That is a miss.
Doesn't work. I would like to
Unfortunately.
hang my head in shame with my bonus action.
Okay. Action well spent. He is going to hit the two people next to him. And he's going to hit both of you. The first one goes towards Ornstein. So this big, just huge fist of water slams into you for 15 bludgeoning damage. And then he swings
And then-
around to hit you, Aridin, for 8 more. On you.
Okay.
You guys
And
like
I am going to use my reaction to attack him.
'Kay.
Once I adjust my health real quick.
that is a hit.
12.
12 damage. All right, Ornstein.
All right. I am going to reach my hand out and just say, "It's ice to meet you," and cast Chill Touch.
Okay, you do have disadvantage on that.
Oh, do I?
You do because you're within 5 feet. But
Oh, Chill
it-
Touch
it-
is a touch, though. I thought.
oh yeah, you're right. It is. You're right. You're right. Unfortunately, it misses anyways. So
Yeah.
doesn't matter. So yeah, you'll reach out, try to touch him, but it just kind of.
No, it's wait, it's 120 feet, so I might have disadvantage. I'll find out.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I'll find out.
By the way, I think Chill Touch is a range because I
It is
think
a range.
Yeah,
that
it's
is my
120.
yeah. I have Chill Touch as my winter ability, and it shoots. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would have had this, but it doesn't matter. You miss either way. Anything else? Ornstein?
No, I'm just gonna chill here.
Okay. Naseri.
So Naseri grabs her shawm and starts playing Ice Ice Baby to mock the water.
Perfect.
Not very effective, but as a bonus
Doesn't make it.
action, I
People-
also inspire, let's say, Sumesh for his next role with my bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Oh.
Sorry, Faye. You hit him the first time. See, that hits. There you go. Roll damage. 12 damage. Again, the arrow kind of just and it floats up as it. He's not looking good though. He's starting to kind of quiver every time he gets hit a little. Aridin.
okay, I kind of say to myself, like, find the calm, find the peace. Nothing happens, and so I kind of in a rage start swiping at him. Not at all the maybe precise attacks I'd had before.
You better stay calm. Seems like that didn't work out well for you. Yeah,
Right.
so you kind of swing and it goes through him, but doesn't seem to do anything as you hit him. Samesh, you do have an inspiration.
All right.
Samesh,
Yeah, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast one more time. All my macros are messed up because how I leveled up. Sorry. Whoops. So here, let's go here. Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast. That's a hit.
Yeah, and then
do I have an inspiration, or was that Samesh that has one?
No, it's
I
Sumesh.
have Yeah.
Samesh. Okay.
and then also 3 because of Agonizing Blast.
Oh, okay.
Wait, no. Does Agonizing Blast? I think Agonizing Blast is just to my to hit. I don't think it's to my damage. I don't know.
I'll look it up real quick. When add charisma modifier to damage,
Yeah.
so it's only damage.
Only damage. Okay. Well, then what's this plus? Why am I getting +5? Oh, because it adds dex. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
It shouldn't add X. It should just add charisma.
Then why am I getting +5 to hit? Where is this coming from?
I have no idea. Okay, well, you can figure that out.
Yeah.
That still hits no matter
Okay,
what.
well,
So,
in that case, that's 9 points of damage.
its turn. It will hit the two people next to it. First, second. Ornstein, you'll get slammed again with water for 13 points of damage.
Whew.
And it will try to hit you, Aridin, but will miss.
Okay,
Which
and
is
I'll
good.
attack. I'll attack
Good
it after
rewarded.
it hits Orenstein.
Okay.
So close.
So close. I know. I'm waiting. I'm like ready. Come on. 11
11
points of damage. It is not looking good. You swipe through it and leaves this big old chunk left in it, shaking. Actually, Ornstein, you did not get hit by that because he had disadvantage.
Oh.
From vicious
Oh.
mockery. You
What
gotta remind me of
I
that, Carly,
said
or I'm gonna
maybe do
forget.
it
You have to
again.
Ooh.
remind
Carly,
me
Vicious
Sorry.
Mockery is a fantastic ability.
because that missed. So that's 13.
I forgot, to be honest.
But yeah,
I will have to remind myself.
Yeah. Just
Here, can
That's
we put down that? Is there a stat for disadvantage on it?
I
Symbol.
don't think so. I mean, I could mark him every time, but we could do that. I could mark him too. We just need to remember. All right,
That's
Ornstein.
cumbersome.
All right. I want to say enlarge
Okay.
to the flail and swing the flail. So, yeah, I don't know which. Oh,
So that is a miss, unfortunately. Let me
yes.
roll a. See if you do anything stupid. No, yeah. So you swing around and somehow you miss with the giant flail in your hand. This giant creature in front of you. Yeah, not great.
Oh, it's beautiful.
All right, Nasteri.
Because my spellcasting modifier is my charisma, is why it was +5. Now it's.
I was going to say it's a ranged attack, so I
Yeah.
think it does take your dexterity.
No, not with a spell.
No,
No.
If it-
so
With
Yeah.
a bow, it would, but with a spell,
Yeah.
it just does. Yeah, it does
Yeah,
your spell
Because
casting.
my spellcasting, that was why it was +5. I was like, my dex.
Oh,
isn't
it
that
probably
high.
adds proficiency too.
Yeah,
doesn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
I was figuring proficiency, but I was like, why is?
Okay. All right, Nasteri. Vicious mockery.
I will mock it again
Okay,
and
Mike.
boil the hell out of it to make it holy water.
He did not make it. Here,
So,
I'll do.
I was at
The
I
only
was at
other
camp
fun I
last
know.
week, and they had a thing for the first week, which that if the kids came in and told a joke, they could get a piece of candy from the office. And this short little 8-year-old girl went in and told that joke. How do you make holy water? And just cracked like they're like, we're not supposed to laugh, but here's a little girl saying, you know.
All right, Faye, your turn. Shoot it again. That hits. So as this arrow slams into it, it's kind of like a balloon popping. It just water splashes all over everyone.
man, no I'm wet.
Quarantine in here didn't get wet.
Yes.
Man, no
I
I'm wet.
I would like to ask everyone. Okay, we figured out that didn't work.
Yeah.
What
So
about-
actually, as soon as you finish off the water elemental, the blue chalice shatters.
Yeah. So it's a
Huh.
test. It's all a test. Nah.
I didn't
yeah.
even know.
Same.
But you have to long rest, right?
Hmm.
Mhm.
So I don't. Yeah.
If you guys would like to, we could call it a night if you guys are ready to. I know.
I was gonna say I would appreciate that. I have
Yeah.
to go hook up soon.
Sure.
Same. Yeah, I've
I-
got I got a 2-hour drive tomorrow to go interview someone. So
Yeah.
Have
So
fun.
let's do that. We
mhm.
will finish this. Let me look at calendars real quick, see if there's another day coming up that everyone can.
Labor Day
So-
in 2 weeks.
Oh, calendar.
Yeah,
Oh,
Labor Day's in 2
calendar.
weeks.
So, just so you know, there will be a slight hiccup in Monday nights going forward. I am taking over our Bible quiz as our leader stepped down this past year. And so
approve.
we do Bible quiz Monday nights, 5:45 to 7:15. So
Okay.
I
And
mean, I
what-
can still
what
play
time
Monday
zone?
nights. Just I'll have to come